What up, guys? It's Sour. This is a video I've been trying to get out for a while now. I did make a all Madden video for my lower overall team, 87 overall, 88 offense, 88 defense, and it's really just really simple down there in head-to-head. And this is going to be a lot of the same plays, but it's just going to be a little bit different situations. I didn't come up against any really challenging game plans. But this is head-to-head in all Madden. When you have a higher team, you're going up against better competition. I did want to show off my team real quick, just because whatever, just in case anyone cares. 101 overall defense. The weakest players is the 98 Gerald McCoy and Xavier Rhodes. And I did grab that Bradley McDougald second he came out. Just beautiful stats, except for his strength, 86 strength. I'm not sure what his jump is, but Ziano Neal there. I leveled him up nicely, and I wanted to touch on the powerline boosts. I don't know if anyone know, but I didn't know that the way that they work isn't like a Brady boost 1 overall or typical 1 overall boost. Like if you look here, as I noted, just like McDougald, strength doesn't get any boost. Keanu Neal doesn't get any boost. He gets a +4 boost everywhere. And the stats we can see. We can't see pursuit, jump. We can't see a lot of stats. But we can't see that they're getting boosted in the when we look at their card. But this is the only way I know how to see how much they're getting boosted. So we see here awareness actually has 0 boost. That awareness is coming from my Hankins, which is still boosted for some reason. He still has it on his card, +5 until the 12th, and it's the 16th right now. And acceleration is 4, because I get 2 from Sanders. And the man coverage is 4, because I'm getting 3 from Bailey. But the zone coverage is +8, which is really making me wonder, like, what else is he getting +8 in? But it's pretty cool. And it's also kind of annoying, though, that you can't know which players are going to get what before you do this and put them on your team. And but it's cool anyway. +8 zone, just because. And that's one of the, it's like sometimes they'll pick their weaker stats and give them that extra boost, which is great, or it's just a coincidence. And there's my Jason Witten I made. I picked the run to go with the short pass. His stats are really broken. They're not supposed to be that low. It's very annoying. Yeah, this is pretty much my favorite card, except for my Russell Wilson, maybe my 10 JJ Watt, just a game changer. This is another look at the power line boost being affected. I don't know if I said it's +4 overall because of I have all 4 masters, and we have he is getting awareness. He's not getting any acceleration, and he's getting the regular amount of run block because I have the +5 boost from the offensive tackle, but he's getting +8 pass block instead of +4, which is great. And these are actually the only stats the offensive linemen have anyway, so. But I think that's about it. Oh, Remmers is getting he's actually getting awareness. Oh, he's getting +8 strength. Yeah, so I don't know how they pick who gets what. I think I look at Lewin real quick. Oh, Lewin is getting +8 awareness, which is awesome. And the regular amount of run block, impact block, pass block, and strength. So we just hop into head-to-head, and I have this player that I wasn't going to play until I was like, I'm not doing anything, I'll just make this video real quick. And just show what I do. It's really similar to the other one. And it's, I'm going to have a part of this video end up being able to, be about reading game plans. And even though, like I said, I don't come up against very good game plans, so we're just going to start with bunch play action pin deep as usual. See if we can read that cornerback. He steps up right there. He's following Watt. So if Cooper was open deep, then I was supposed to hit Cooper, but he was just not open by any means. So we're just going to test double hitch. And I'm trying to get outside because I thought it was man coverage, but it was zone, and I throw a bad pass that should have been intercepted, but it wasn't. So we're just going to go to motion cross, our automatic second and long play, because of its ability to convert and its ability to convert with the critical counter. Beautiful that I didn't even need to use a scramble. That was 100% critical counter, and I just didn't wait for it to pop up. I have no clue. Empty trip, shallow cross. It's just an awesome play. I just felt like testing if it was available and seeing what it got me. So we're inside the 25 and it's a first down. So I'm going to go with trips tight end, play action, deep attack, and quickly throw it to Cooper before that guy catches up too quick, and he ends up catching up anyway, but we got what we wanted, a little bit of yardage. Motion Y stick just to convert. It's an awesome play that I don't really use too much. It's just really awesome play. So we're within the 6, so I think, yeah, we have fullback flare available, and we're gonna go ahead and use it. But I want to know what player that. I think that's a middle linebacker. He just comes flying over and doesn't let me in. So we just go to HB toss because we're on the 1-inch line. And if we don't get in with HB toss, we'll get in with a different play, weak eye triple post. But that's the end of that drive. I hope this video isn't too long for people. I hid my tools button because it's kind of distracting, and I'm just checking this. I took a look at his thing and I'm checking to see what, yeah, motion cross, 100% critical counter. My tools button is kind of distracting, and thinking about pausing the video every time and unpausing it really was just messing with me trying to actually do good drives. But I got a few good games in here for this video. We're gonna fair catch it only because we're all the way in the end zone, and bunch play action pin deep, not flipped, and this is a countered. And I think I go to motion cross again anyway. Yeah, even though I already see it's 100% counter. And this isn't just, I'm not saying this is something people should do. And I do use the scramble because the defensive end was not stepping up. He was not getting out of the way of Jones. So that's the only reason I used the scramble there, was to pull that defensive end towards the quarterback. And I run double hitch and see the all-out blitz. So, I could have actually tiptoed across the line of scrimmage there and got maybe even a first down, but I didn't. Just wasn't thinking about it. I was just trying to avoid the sack. I go back to empty trip, shallow cross just because it worked before. I'll do it again, I guess. And I'm assuming I'm going to go to bunch Z cross in here. Oh, we go to FL middle because why'd I do this? I missed something. I just wanted to test it, I think. I just wanted to see if we had it available, and we do have it available. That's not true, though. I think I saw the counter. I'm sorry, guys. %9 counter. So, when you assume that he's going to have play action tight end corner and fullback flat most likely countered or something. I mean, everyone counters play action tight end corner. So when I see a 9% counter, I'm going, there's got to be some really good play action plays. And I run out of bounds here, and I'll say why in a second. There's got to be some really good play action plays that he's not countering. And here's fullback flat. This is why I ran out of bounds, because I know I'm pretty much money from if I'm within the 6. I can use fullback flare. I can use a bunch of plays. I can use weak eye triple post against the goal line defense. I can use motion cross even if it's countered, as I've shown. I have a lot of ways to score in the red zone. So I did run out of bounds on purpose just to test a play. And I tested fullback flat and it wasn't countered. So that was really telling, that 9% on play action. Just really low. So now we have a couple of really big plays. That was the shallow zone where Cooper was finally open. It may have been countered, I don't know. But we're going back to double hitch just because it's available. But there's a 13% counter. And we go into FL middle because we know we have it, and it's covered. So we just tiptoe across the line. We're not going to waste a scramble, and I risk a fumble there because I didn't get close enough to out of bounds. But that happens sometimes. It's just not worth a couple yards just losing the ball, risking losing the ball. This time it's not on purpose. I just get the first down and get knocked out. And it turns out I didn't need to test fullback flat because I didn't even need to use it. We go to fullback flare, and that guy's not quick enough for me this time. And that's 22 points for this drive. And we'll do, I think, a couple more real quick. 37% counter thanks to Jason Witten. That's the only thing Jason Witten's kind of good for. I mean, he does have some okay stats, but that a neutralizer -3 on short pass and -3 on run, considering how much I use short passes and considering how I run every single 2-point, and I don't run at all pretty much in this video during the drive, but sometimes I will run. It's just running, I don't know, it's really annoying trying to run now. So we just start with bunch play action pin deep. We have man coverage because we have those guys grouped up on the bunch, and I get a really nice defense where I get a big run out of Wilson without using a scramble, which is always nice. And here's another one where we get a good. I probably could have got that ball off, but what we're watching is that defensive tackle that got me. See how quick he sheds the block, and if I can get the pass off or not. And I probably could have. So it's 2nd and long, so we're just going to use motion cross. It's zone defense. If you've seen my videos, you know how to tell if it's zone or not. Trip strong flood just because it is countered, and I just throw it a little bit too fast to Kamara. But what we're taking away from this is that we had a 29% counter on long pass. And I think that's what I'm looking at again. 29% on long pass, 13, which is actually 16% on short pass because I have the -3. So it's kind of pretty obvious that this guy's using ultimate freeze game plans, and some of the big plays like this are going to be free for use. Play action FL middle. And we just try and see if we get the 2. Oh, I like that I recorded that because I wanted to see how that happens. I just missed it again, but I'll check it out. Sometimes the defensive lineman just walks through your offensive line. I'll have to look at it again later. I want to see how that happens. Although it seems pretty straightforward. He just walks through. So bunch play action pin deep, and we're going to go with the knowledge that we have most likely ultimate freeze game plan, and we know we have oh, no one was open there, and I couldn't tiptoe, so I did something I've never really done before, and I tried to throw to Witten. I never even noticed. I've never noticed his route, but I saw him open, and I just tried it. I almost went with weak eye double counter there, but instead decided to go with spread slot flags. I mean, I usually save it for 4th down, but I've been using it on 3rd down now more. And it's been working, so I don't know what I do for 4th down. I think I use trips tight end stick if spread slot flags doesn't work. We get lucky with oh, no we don't. So what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we have this. Luckily we know we have FL middle wide open, and we actually don't even know. Hit him real quick. That can be very difficult and very risky right there. Trying to hit him when you know he's covered. You gotta measure how far that defender is from him. I don't know if I wanted to test a play. I don't even bother testing a play. I think I have enough plays for me to beat him, so I just go ahead and score. But in that case, I could have tested a play like trips tight end HB counter and seen if that was open, if I want to do some run, which could have been useful if it is available. 47% on the run for 2-point because of my neutralizer, which is great. And I don't think we have to return a kick at all this game. No. So just bunch play action, pin deep, and oh, this is where we finally find out his counter is actually 19%, and this doesn't look, this is pretty ill-advised. Let me just go back to that. Yeah, a lot of times you can get this off with the counter, but I was so far back in the pocket or whatever. But the only thing I noticed is that when Cooper gets past that linebacker, and this other linebacker behind Witten doesn't move over enough, I realize I have a seam, or whatever you want to call it. I have a lane where I can hit Cooper where I feel like he's most likely either going to catch it or drop it. It's not going to get intercepted, and he catches it. And at the end of the game, I learned he has 19% on play action, and that's pretty much confirmed he's not countering almost any plays. If any plays, he's countering whatever his defensive unit, if he has a defensive unit with the play counter in it. Which, I don't really know which one's better, using an ultimate freeze or using a regular game plan. I really don't know. Take a second to advertise my league if anyone is looking for a good league. Yeah, my main league is recruiting. We're at 31 right now. We're probably not going to keep it at 31. I mean, we're definitely not. But we also have our secondary league, which a lot of spaces opened up. We are Madden 2. Not the number. We do really good. It's 46 and 19. We're trying to rank up quick. We don't really lose that much, and it is, of course, a chance. If you do really good, you can get bumped up to, we are Madden 1, which is, we're in the top 500 again, finally. We don't plan on leaving. Our goal, of course, is the top 100 eventually. So this is the last one. And we got a touchback. It's just going to be the same thing if you want to click off the video now. It's pretty much the same thing. Bunch play action, pin deep. It's the only thing we're going to really see is how to deal with... Oh, well, look at Witten being a beast blocker there. The only thing we're going to see is how to deal with different plays if different situations come up. Like, here's one. I recognized that linebacker, he didn't blitz, and he didn't fall into zone. So I recognized it was man, and I had to get outside as fast as possible if I wanted to be able to hit JJ. This is a really nice... this is actually ugly. He shouldn't have caught that, but Witten's actually not that bad. So I am inside the 25, but I'm so close to within the 10 that I just decided to run empty trip, shallow cross. And unfortunate thing about this drive is that we didn't get a read on his game plan at all. We just finished it in 3 drives. So it does actually end up costing us later. We didn't get any sort of read on his game plan. We just know that we have 3 plays available. Or 4 plays, actually, it was. So another touchback. And we just go to bunch play action, pin deep again. It's just always my first play because of the ability to get a big run without a scramble. We have to throw the ball here. The ability to get a huge gain, like a touchdown on a counter, and just a bunch of options that are great. Yo, that was a double hitch and it was countered. Wish I could have gotten out of here. Don't get out of here. So we wait and see. 22% counter on long passes. And I just am curious if this play is available, and it is. And everyone's covered. And I try to get in for that touchdown, but that guy makes a diving tackle. We're inside the 25 on first down, and I'm not close enough to use shallow cross, so I go to trips, tight end, play action, deep attack, and get in for the first down. And we finish it with fullback flare. Do we? Do we, though? Yeah, we do. And we get in with the 2-pointer for 16. And I'm pretty sure we finally drop a drive here. It's really annoying drop drive here, I think. Let's see. Got a touchback again. Punch play action, pin deep again. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I wanted to start another game, just in case, I wanted to do another one, but this is the last one, I think. I don't do another one after this. So we're watching that cornerback, he falls back, and, oh, there's my problem. I had the choice, either hit Watt or get across the line of scrimmage and see if Watt could block for me. And I didn't get across the line of scrimmage in time. And there, Jones or whoever I have cutting across the field was covered. It's Jones, right? Here, is that coverage where it's a really it's actually zone. That's actually zone coverage with empty trip shallow cross. So when my running back is trying to cut across the field, there's my biggest mistake is bunch Z crossing. Is the most important thing to watch out for is that defensive end. He really loves his finesse moves on bunch Z crossing. And countered. So what do we do? What do I do here? Whatever it is, it's wrong. Let's go, pick a play. We finally go to the run, and we go to the weak guy double counter flipped, and we get a lot of good blocks, and I just still can't make the first down because that guy's too quick. And what do we do now? Motion cross? I didn't use the scramble. That's why I went with motion cross again, because I didn't use the scramble on the first motion cross, and I didn't use the scramble when I used empty trip shallow cross because of that zone coverage. So we had it. Oh, damn. That's a rare coverage right there. So we're looking at what we got, and I think I shouldn't have did this. Oh, we went to empty trip shallow cross to try and convert, and we should convert. I think he drops it. God. We go straight back to FL middle just because it's available, and we get countered. Should have learned that 22% counter is too much to risk. And 4th and 8, let me see if Watt is open. Watt is wide. He was kind of open, but I don't pay attention to the defensive ends, and that ends things. We do get the win though. But that's it. My app force closes for some reason. But there you go, guys. I hope it helps.